Hey y'all, it is October the 10th, 2019, and y'all, what I got us looking at right now is just what's up on my phone. The Alex Jones Show, Thursday. Of course, there's a link below, take you right to it. And that, of course, was today. Um, a lot of people don't like Alex Jones. Thing is, lots of times he has people sit in for him and host the show while he's off doing something else and maybe hosting a different show. Like tonight, he was supposed to be on with Will Johnson for a show that's called Firepower. All right. And in his place today during the Alex Jones show would be a Tom Peppert. And I enjoy this guy's angle, and I actually enjoy his voice a lot. You could check him out if you want. I think it was appropriate to mention in this pretty beef video that if you go to the link below and go to this show and go to about the 22nd minute, he's going to go into an interview with a guy named Patrick Howley. He's a reporter, and I've heard him on a couple different occasions talk about some wild stuff, but he's pretty much, what they're going to talk about mainly is Joe Biden and the trouble that Joe Biden may have gotten himself into, and all the different mess that Joe Biden be talking right now is pretty well typical from these politicians. All right. They try to do it up real big to make it seem like they're extra not guilty, but they are guilty. And what they're going to explain is what a lot of us know already, that Joe Biden is pretty much accusing Donald Trump of exactly what he does. And he, like I said, he was talking mess. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard Joe Biden talk about, oh, we just can't have this. We can't have this in the presidency. Oh, we need to impeach. We need to impeach right now, even though it's like almost over anyways. This is a new election. I don't know why people are so concerned about impeachment when it's like you just wait a few months and it's a new election. Anyways, that's just to go to show you it's like a little window into the absolute desperation. And I gotta admit, I've been distracted a little bit these past few days. I've had some bike things that I had to do and this and that. All right, but I've been sitting back, kind of relaxing and thinking to myself, I guess, or pondering. The thing is, these people is desperate. I've been thinking about Parkland in particular, and so this is why I wanted to go through a couple different screenshots. This is kind of sort of breaking, but I've heard about this guy before. A California man was convicted of using Instagram and this and that to harass the families of victims. Anyways, they say this man, but what they mean is this very young man, whoever this guy is. We're not going to really read the article, but I'm sure you could find it. I don't know if you heard about this one before, but apparently he was going on Instagram and allegedly pretending to be Ted Bundy and allegedly pretending to be Nicholas Cruz, harassing a family on Instagram and whatever other social medias. All right, I have no idea if that happened. You know, obviously, this guy looks like he's doped out. This young man right here. Mind you, in most of the articles that you'll find about it, you're not going to see a picture of the young man. Like on the front, you're going to see some like weeping people at memorials and stuff like that. All right, this guy's extra guilty. And the thing is about the Parkland Sokka is, unfortunately, I gotta say, it's ongoing. It just keeps going on and on. And people get swallowed up by it, like not an unbelievable amount, but well more than you would like to imagine amounts of money is changing hands because of this Parkland stuff. Like all sort of money is changing hands. be it through GoFundMe's or even other stuff like donations and stuff like this. Just people soaking up that money. It's a money train, Parkland. And also, it is a victim train. People are going to stay getting arrested over Parkland and stuff. And people are going to stay being on, like, say, the television or all over the internet. In regards to Parkland, like, dang, they'll be going around. There's people going around to universities who didn't even witness nothing happen at Parkland, who didn't hear more than a couple of gunshots out of the 100 some odd gunshots that were shot off. And these people are going to university and they're talking to mayors and stuff. And like, no, I'm not exaggerating. It's kind of wild. But that's another window. Thing is, these are two windows into the same house, into the same people. And I'm not threatening these people, but obviously YouTube, if they got wind of this particular video, they say, "Oh, you're threatening these people. You're threatening Joe Biden." It's just like, no, I think some people are desperate as all heck. And I wanted to point your attention to this before we get up out of here, and I run out of battery. This is breaking only a couple of days ago, coming out of, I guess, the Daily Beast. If you ever heard of that publication, the FBI crackdown on Adam Waffen division heats up with new arrests. I read like a paragraph into it, and then it kept reminding me, the Daily Beast kept reminding me to give them money. All right, behind a paywall. It's where they have this, so we can't really read the article because that's how disgusting these people are. And so you get this particular article, and it's going to be copied and pasted probably to Reddit and just different other random ass sites. We're not going to go into it, but suffice it to say, there's a couple other people, like one or two other people who get caught up and allegedly tied to Adam Waffen, which is a group that basically, for all intents and purposes, does not exist. All right. And in that, nobody knows what the hell, nobody's heard of these people. All right. Even if they are in the news, like you can catch them on Google in the news throughout different certain publications, and they'll be talking about it. They'll be talking about, oh, Adam Waffen on the low, they did this, they're murderous, they're a murderous king, everybody's heard of them. These guys are running wild all over America. No, it's not happening. So I gotta explain, I'm pretty sure of it. Most of the time, like, hell no, it's not happening. And that's what's so weird. People are so desperate. They had to call Donald Trump a racist, even though that never made sense. All right. In fact, it was the exact opposite the entire time. This is how desperate some people are. Who are these people? I don't know. It's probably a lot of people. Some of those people are desperate as heck. So they're feeding they're feeding it real low key. You never heard about this. You wouldn't even have heard about this had I not brought it to your attention. All right. But at the same time, you have certain various people who are going to claim up and down, left and right, that Donald Trump's racist. And then also on the back end, that America is low-key racist. And they'll be hating on people and some sort of segregation building up. You'll hear the terms white supremacy or like alt-right attackers and stuff like that. Neo-Nazis and white supremacy, we need to look out for it. It basically does not exist. I'm here to tell you. And a perfect window into that is just to look at any of these dang Trump rallies. And Lord knows, there's all sort of viral videos from people hanging out at the Trump rallies. Every single race and creed is accounted for over at these Trump rallies. Regardless, that is what's reality. All right? People are desperate against reality, so they keep saying Donald Trump's a racist. Donald Trump's a racist. By the way, Adam Waffen, a division you never heard of, it could very well be made up. In fact, most of these stories are absolutely absurd. All right, regarding Adam Waffen, too, including especially the founder of Adam Waffen, Mr. Brandon something or other, and I forget his name, but he's all up in prison. Doesn't even make sense. Right, but it does make sense when you consider that they want something like of a digital trail or a paper trail, if you will, in regards to, oh yeah, we were documenting all this white supremacy. That's why all this white supremacy started bursting out of the scenes and stuff. Actually, no, what it is that they're doing is low key inspiring crazy people, people who are absolutely nuts. And those people aren't the people you're going to find at a Donald Trump rally, which, like I said, is filled up with all the colors of the rainbow. Right? Absolutely everybody and their mama comes out to him. And yet still they keep calling it white supremacist. All right? They'll call black people to their face white supremacists. It's called desperation. The thing is, it's absolutely terrifying at the same time. And the whole Civil War thing is like, the Civil War comes out probably through desperation. You think about it, when it reaches a fever pitch. All right, so now we're looking at the election. Donald Trump is looking like he's going to win by an absolute landslide. In fact, even more than he did the last time. All right, but however, there's a lot of tomfoolery up the sleeves of certain people out there who are very desperate, and we're going to leave those people unnamed. Anyways, it's October the 10th, 2019. I appreciate everybody, especially for their patience. All right, I'll holler at y'all and holler at me in the comments and stuff, man. I appreciate it. I'll holler at y'all.